The government should make social care free to everyone who needs it to take pressure off the NHS, former Labour. And the Tory health ministers have decided. Conservative, Lord David Pryor and Labour's Lord Aaron Darcy also called for a radical streamlining of NHS organisation to roll back the damaging reform implemented by former Health Secretary Andrew Lansley. Abolishing means testing of social care would end the scandal of people with significant care needs facing bill in the hundreds of thousands of pounds for care, they said. Q2 social care funding under the Conservative have seen the numbers of people receiving state-funded care falling 5% a year, but it is costing the NHS 3 livres BN a year to care for people in hospital who are fit enough to be sent home but haven't got sufficient support and free service. For people with critical or substantial needs would help. Elderly people in residential accommodation would still be expected to pay their own housing cost if they can afford to, at present. The report set out how the NHS and social care system could deliver productivity savings which they claim, combined with the extra funding, would release resources to meet the rising needs of an aging population and enable it to embrace medical and technical advance. Over 1 million old people missing out on social care, says Watchdog. Their plan, compiled with think tank the Institute for Public Policy Research. IPPR, suggest streamlining the NHS by replacing 244 commissioning bodies and other organizations with up to this new health and care authorities. It also puts forward the case for a long-term funding settlement which guarantees NHS funding will grow at ITS historic annual rate of 1,5% above overall economic growth, for a total of around 3,5% a year. Looking after people who reform would require annual spending on social care to double, from ITS current level of around 17 livres billion to 36 billion de livres by 2030. The report recommends funding this during the current parliament by putting a penny on National Insurance Contribution (NICS) for employers, employees and the self-employed, a part of a wider settlement for the NHS. They suggest the creation of up to this new health and care authorities HCAS, to replace the current 195 clinical commissioning group CCGS and 5 NHS England region. This would mean undoing some of the Lansley reform which separated acute and community care commissioning, undertaken by CCGS, and primary care and specialist commissioning, undertaken by NHS England. Tory social care minister, older people are sitting in homes that are too big for them. The number of national NHS leadership bodies would also be cut from 6 to 3, by merging NHS Improvement, Health Education England and Public Health England with NHS England. They also suggest the obligation to competitively tender for service, internally or externally, should be scrapped, arguing that the constant churn generated by this process is costly and disruptive to care, with limited evidence that it has improved quality or efficiency. Lord Darcy said, the NHS and social care have done well to improve or maintain quality over the last decade, but the cracks are now showing. We need bold action to ensure that the NHS is fit for the 21st century. This will mean caring much about social care and public health as the NHS and embracing reform a much additional funding. The gift the NHS needs on its 70th birthday is a pragmatic plan to secure it for future generations. Lord Pryor said, simply putting more money into the NHS and hoping for the best will not work. With funding must come radical reform. We need a shift from diagnose and treat to predict and prevent. Care must be joined up around and tailored to the patient. Universal service should be there for everyone, not the same for everyone. At the heart of our plan for reform. The radical simplification of the NHS and a properly funded social care system to make this happen.